Have you ever wondered what to do with a pension from a previous job? Or maybe you have a pension at your current job, but you're thinking about changing careers. Well, if you're in Canada, there's an option you can consider. It's called a locked-in retirement account, or a LIRA for short. You may be wondering, how is a LIRA different from other pension plans like a RIF, RRSP, TFSA, or any other acronym we have in Canada? In this video, we'll cover the difference, and by the end, you'll know if a LIRA is right for you. My name is Gregory Rosdiba, and I'm the CEO of Dundas Life, a digital insurance brokerage in Canada. We help thousands of Canadians just like you to navigate the complicated world of retirement planning and insurance, all without ever leaving your home. A LIRA is a special type of retirement account designed for holding locked-in pension funds. It's only available if you've left a job where you had a pension plan, or if you've received money from your ex-spouse's pension plan. You can choose to either leave your pension with your old employer or move it into a LIRA. The money in a LIRA grows tax deferred, meaning you only pay tax when you make withdrawals. This gives you control over your investments. Now, that control can be a big deal when planning for retirement. You can hold a variety of investments in a LIRA, including stocks, guaranteed investment certificates, bonds, index funds, and mutual funds. However, remember that you can't access the funds in a LIRA until you reach age 71 in most cases. Once you reach age 71, there are 3 ways to make use of it. 1, you can convert your LIRA into a life income fund, or a LIF, which works like a registered retirement income fund, or RIF. It lets you choose how often you want to make withdrawals, but it's a bit less flexible. 2, you can turn your LIRA into a life annuity, which pays you a fixed amount regularly until you pass away. Or 3, you can split your LIRA savings, putting part of them into a LIF and the rest into a life annuity. Imagine you decide to leave your job at age 45. By transferring your pension to a LIRA, you'll have control over your investments and might be able to unlock the account under certain conditions. Or let's say you're getting divorced and part of the settlement includes your spouse's employer pension. That money would go into a LIRA, creating a stream of retirement income for you. LIRAs are particularly useful if you're under the age of 71 and have a sponsored group pension plan from a previous employer, or if you're receiving funds from an ex or deceased spouse's pension plan, given you meet the age requirement. While LIRA funds are typically locked in until age 71, there are some specific circumstances under which you can access them early. The first scenario is if you're facing financial hardship like a bankruptcy. However, the precise definition of financial hardship and the requirements for accessing your funds under these circumstances vary depending on your province of residence. Second, if you get an illness that shortens your life expectancy, for example, if you're unfortunate enough to get a disability or terminal illness that has reduced your life expectancy to less than 2 years, you might be able to access your LIRA funds before even turning 55. Next, if you've moved abroad and the Canada Revenue Agency has officially declared you a non-resident for tax purposes, you may be eligible to unlock your LIRA account before reaching the age of 55. Finally, if your LIRA balance is small, for example $10,000, or perhaps too small to provide a meaningful pension, you may be able to unlock it early. The exact amount considered small again varies by province, so it's important to check the specific rules applicable in your case. When comparing a LIRA with an RRSP, you'll find they share some similarities, like tax-deferred growth, protection from creditors, and the requirement to be closed by the end of the calendar year in which you turn 71. But a LIRA has some unique features too. Unlike an RRSP, you can't contribute to a LIRA, nor can you withdraw funds before age 55. It's less flexible. The funds in your LIRA come directly from your old pension or your ex-spouse's pension. Now, a registered pension plan, or an RPP, is a retirement plan that employers set up to provide pension benefits to employees. Unlike a LIRA, an RPP allows both the employer and the employee to contribute. So, if you're wrestling with what to do with a pension from your current or past job, understanding LIRAs is important. They can give you control over your investments and provide steady income during retirement, but the rules around LIRAs can be complex and differ by province. That's where we at Dundas Life step in. We're here to help you make sense of it all. Don't hesitate to reach out to one of our licensed advisors for personalized advice on LIRAs and your retirement planning. Click the link in the description to get started. And if you liked our content, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.